Hi guys, so I wanted to make another little update video for you. I have some stuff to talk about and I'm hoping some of you guys can give me some feedback. I don't know, maybe you've been in the same position before or something like that. I don't know, just a couple things, nothing serious or anything. So it's gonna be like a pregnancy update, I guess. Nothing much else has been going on in my life. Still haven't painted the wall that I'm looking at in front of me, so I can't show you that yet because it's not done. It is sanded though. Greg sanded the whole wall, so all I have to do is just get to painting it, and I just haven't had the energy lately. I am gonna be 29 weeks tomorrow, so yeah, I think I said in the last video it was the start of the 3rd trimester, so yeah, almost to the final countdown. So the first thing that I want to talk about is my glucose test. I had that done this past Monday, and it was just like the one, it's like just like the one where you drink the drink and then you go into the office, like the first one. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you fail that one, then you have to go take a 3-hour one and you have to stay in the office for like 3 hours. They draw your blood every hour. So yeah, I failed the first test by 1 point. 1 point, yeah. The doctor called me and she was like, your numbers came back high, or whatever came back high, and you're gonna have to do like a 3-hour one. And I was like, well, how high was it? And she was like, well, you're not gonna like this. She was like, it has to be under 135, and mine came back at 135. So yeah, I failed the test by 1 point, and I honestly don't even know like why she's making me do the 3-hour one. And then I was talking to Greg and I was like, well, I guess like it's really like they can't force me to do it, you know, like I guess I could always be like, you know, no thanks. I'm not gonna do that, but I don't know, I feel like I should just do it. So I'm dreading that. Now I have to go in, today's Friday, I have to go in on Monday and I have to be there at 8:30, and I have to fast you know, from midnight the night before. I'm not even allowed to have water in the morning when I wake up, which is really weird. Like I don't know why I can't have water. That's gonna suck. I might take a couple sips because I wake up and I'm just like so thirsty, so I don't know how I'm gonna manage that. It's not like a quick drive to the office either. It's like a half hour or a little over a half hour for me to get to the office. So yeah, then I have to spend 3 hours there, have my blood drawn every hour. I think 4 times they're gonna have to take my blood. And yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna keep myself occupied. I'm gonna bring my phone charger and maybe a book or something, and hopefully it goes kind of fast. So yeah, but Madison now thinks it's a girl even more because she heard me, like I was talking on the phone to my doctor and I was like, yeah, well, the same thing happened like 10 years ago when I was pregnant with my daughter. When I was pregnant with Madison, I failed the first test and I had to take the 3-hour test, and then I passed that one. So yeah, now she thinks it's a girl even more, and I don't know, maybe it's a thing, I don't know, to fail it, to fail a glucose test when I'm pregnant with girls, I don't know. I guess we'll find out when the baby's born. So I'm gonna do that on Monday. Next thing I wanted to talk about was getting induced, and I'm kind of toying with the idea of getting induced this time. Originally I wasn't, like I just want to go into labor by myself because it's like exciting or whatever. But the more I thought about it, and someone, I think I mentioned it in my last video, and someone commented and said that like her induction was like really easy, and it, you know, it didn't take a long time, because that's what I was worried about, was having like a harder labor with an induction. Or she said hers was like really easy and she would do it again, and that kind of like got me thinking like, maybe I should. And the only reason really I'm kind of thinking about doing it is because I'm scared of going into labor and not making it to the hospital in time and not getting an epidural in time. So with Chase, who was only my second, I was dilated to a 6 at my 39-week appointment, and I was not even in labor yet. Like I wasn't having any painful contractions or anything. I had just been having Braxton Hicks. And I was already at 6 centimeters, and they actually offered to have me go to the hospital and have my water broken and just like get things going because I was already 6 centimeters. Like they didn't want me to like not make it to the hospital. But I didn't do that. I was like, no, I'll just wait, whatever. I was only a few minutes away from the hospital anyway. And then with Noah, who was the third, I think I was only dilated to like a 2 at my 39-week appointment, but then like 2 days after that or something, I ended up going into labor in the morning, and then like around 6 a.m. I started having contractions, and we got to the hospital at around 10:30, I think, and by that time, when they checked me the first time, I was already 8 centimeters. So I went from whatever to 8 in however many hours. I actually don't know. Like, I could have been dilating for a couple days before that, but all I'm saying is I got to the hospital at 8 centimeters, and that was scary because I really thought I wasn't going to get the epidural, and I think I was really lucky that I did get it, just because sometimes it's like too late. I don't know, I've just heard that sometimes it's too late and you can't get it, and that really would have sucked because that was really painful. Like, I was in a lot of pain, the most pain I've ever been in my life before the epidural kicked in. So yeah, I don't know how things are gonna go this time. I definitely don't want my water to break at home. I'm scared of my water breaking at home and then things going really fast after that and not having enough time, and I don't know if I want like the stress of like getting the kids all in the car and bringing them to my mom's house, or like waiting for somebody to get here because it's like a half hour to get to our house and then a half hour for us to get to the hospital. So I don't know, I'm just thinking maybe it would be nicer if we just scheduled it for like 39 weeks or something like that, like, so that way I'll know, we can plan everything and not have that stressful situation, and you know, possibly not be able to get an epidural because I have no interest whatsoever in having a natural labor. Like, no thank you. So I don't know, I guess I'll talk to my doctor about that and see what he or she thinks, because I have a male doctor and a female doctor. What else? So the other thing I've been thinking a lot about lately is like I'm on Prozac for depression, and I've been on it for like 2 years now, and my psychiatrist, who I don't really like very much, I don't really trust his opinion that much, which is really bad. I should just get a new doctor. But he was saying that I should come off the Prozac and switch to Zoloft or something because I want to breastfeed. Even though I looked online, I'm like, Prozac is okay to breastfeed on. It's just like the last choice, and Zoloft is like the first choice, and then something else in between, I don't remember. But yeah, he was saying he wants to take me off Prozac, put me on Zoloft like a month or something before my due date. And I don't know if I want to do that because I'm happy on Prozac. Like, I feel good, and I don't want to risk, like, number one, Zoloft not working the way Prozac does, because I had been on Zoloft years ago. That was one of the ones that I tried and didn't work for me. Prozac did. So that's why when I first got back on an antidepressant a few years ago, the first one I wanted to go back on was Prozac, because that was what worked. So I don't want to go on Zoloft, have it not work, and like feel crappy, especially during like a really stressful time in life, like with a newborn baby at home again. And also I don't want to have like any weird side effects from the Zoloft. Like, I have no side effects on Prozac right now, like I'm good, and I've got all these pregnancy symptoms and stuff that I'm like just waiting to end when I give birth, and I don't want to like replace that with like side effects from a new medication. The only thing that worries me a little bit about staying on Prozac is that they say it could cause like delayed lactation, like delay your milk coming in after you give birth. It could take longer for that to happen. So let me know if any of you guys have been on, and that could happen with Zoloft too, so it wouldn't even make a difference. But if any of you guys have been on like antidepressant and, you know, we're breastfeeding, let me know what happened with you guys. Like, did you have that problem where your milk took longer to come in? And honestly, I'm kind of just like, I don't know, like I'd rather stay on my medication and kind of just deal with my milk taking longer. Maybe we'll have to supplement for a couple days with formula. I really don't care. I'm not against it. Whatever. I do want to breastfeed like fully. But if I have to supplement first couple days or something, I'm totally, you know, fine with that. I would like to not have to do that because I don't want it to mess up breastfeeding or anything like that. I don't know. It's kind of scary because breastfeeding went so well with Chase and Noah, and I want it to go well this time, and I don't want like an antidepressant to affect it, but I also don't want to come off my medicine because I need it, and I don't want to feel like I did before I was on it. So yeah, thinking about that a lot. I'm gonna talk to my doctor. I have an appointment with my psychiatrist at the middle of January, I think, but I see my OB before then, so I'm going to talk to him or her first about that and see what they think, because I trust their opinion more than my psychiatrist, actually. So we'll see. And only other thing on my list, I wrote down like stuff I want to talk about. Only other thing I want to talk about was my weight gain this time, which is starting to freak me out a little bit. I think I've gained like 30 pounds so far, and I'm only like almost 30 weeks pregnant, so I don't know what the frig is going on this time. I can definitely feel the weight on me, like especially in my legs. Like my legs touch more than they ever had before, and it's bothering me. And oh, that was another thing with the, you know, breastfeeding. Like I really want to make sure that I can breastfeed, because that helps me lose the weight after the baby is born. So if I end up like not being able to breastfeed because of medication or blah blah blah, I'm scared that I won't be able to lose like this baby weight. But yeah, I don't know how I'm like gaining. I've already gained like 30 pounds or something, because I feel like I haven't been eating that much, because nothing sounds good to me. I'm not snacking a lot. I'm not like sitting around at nighttime like just eating chips or like donuts or anything like that. Like nothing really sounds good. I basically just eat whatever. I basically just eat so that I'm not hungry. So I don't really know what's going on. Maybe it's too much toast. I've been having cinnamon toast in the morning, and maybe like once a week I'll get like a salt bagel with cream cheese, and that is like my thing at this pregnancy. It's so good. But it's not like I'm eating one every day or like 2 a day or anything like that, so I don't know. But it's kind of scaring me a little bit, because I'm at the weight right now that I was at the end with Noah, I think. But I also started this pregnancy a little bit, my weight a little bit higher, so maybe it makes sense. But I'm hoping that I don't gain that much weight, you know, the rest of this, because I don't want to not be able to lose it or like have a hard time losing the weight. So yeah, how long have I been talking for now? 13 minutes, not too bad. I just want to show you a couple more things that we got for the baby. Just a couple little things. Basically, just clothes. My mom found these for me because I said I was looking for the terry cloth sleepers, because these are my absolute favorite material for babies. I don't know what it is. It's just so cuddly and cute when they're in like this material. So she found this one for a girl and this one for a boy. The vacuum's talking to me. And if it's a girl, I'll probably still put her in this one, just because the terry cloth is so hard to find. I got this set from Target for a girl. Got flowers and mint green and more flowers. I thought that was so cute. And then for a boy, I just got this set. Got animals, green, and then some of these will be good for a girl too. And then I have another set coming that's like gender neutral. It's like, I think it's like deer or something, but I thought it would be so cute for a girl too. So that's coming, and that's a newborn size, so I'm definitely going to keep those and take the tags off and wash them and get it ready. And then I just got a Wubba Nub, because I got rid of the other one, and I might try to use a pacifier a little bit more this time, because I don't know, it's hard to be a human pacifier, especially when you got 3 other kids to take care of. So yeah, maybe the baby will take a pacifier a little bit. That would be great. And then my mom bought us a bouncer off Facebook. Really good condition. Like, it's used, but it was only $10. So that's good, because I didn't have anywhere to like put the baby down. I got rid of like the rocker seats that I used to have. Don't have those anymore. Got rid of the rock and play when it was recalled, so I don't have that anymore. So yeah, we needed a place where I can just like put the baby. I think that's pretty much it for my update. Noah's actually in for a nap right now, and I did end up, last night I put his crib back together, because I was just over it. He would not stay in his bed. He was taking like the shortest naps, like waking up after like an hour and like coming downstairs and... Hello? So anyway, he's in his crib right now, and he hasn't been protesting. Last night he slept in it, so that was awesome. So hopefully he'll take a really good nap today. And I'm gonna go take a rest right now too, but I'm gonna do a belly shot because I haven't done that. Can I help you? Come on, go downstairs. Chase. Okay. Thank you for telling me. You're gonna go downstairs?
No.
Up here? So here's my belly from the front. Shirts don't fit anymore. And there's this side. I feel like this baby is low. I think I just been carrying babies low. Like there's really nothing up here, but baby is like all down here. So there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna go for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and definitely let me know if you have anything to share with me about your experience with any of the stuff that I just talked about. But I will see you guys all for my next video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.